Hello and welcome to the fall semester class of College Algebra, Math 1370. So we are looking at our online section. This is our Canvas website here. I wanted to give you a video just kind of walking you through kind of the layout of the course and where to find things. So once you sign into Canvas, we are looking at the home page. Okay, again, my name's Teresa Kramer. The best way to get a hold of me is my email, kramer.t@rhodestate.edu. Online courses can be kind of hard when you feel like you're floating out there in a bubble trying to learn this material without communicating. Okay, so the biggest thing that I would emphasize to you is you need to be checking your email. Okay, that is your responsibility for the course. Check your email. Email me with any questions that you have. We can also talk on the phone. We can also do Zoom sessions. So don't just sit there and get frustrated for the course. Okay. Canvas is the platform that we will be using for the course, this website. If you are having any trouble, we do have a Rhodes State help desk. This is their phone number here. And there's a couple email addresses that you could use. I think the help desk has an email, but also the Center for Distance and Innovative Learning, their email address is listed there. On this homepage, off to the side here, you can see these assignments that are listed, and they're listed as due as on August 29th. The upcoming assignments that are due will always be listed over here to the right. Okay, so that will update. The homework in the class you'll see later is due on a weekly basis. So each week this will update. Okay. Going along the left-hand side here, the next tab down is COVID information for the college. As you know, COVID is a changing situation. So as we go through this semester, if the college policies change, their policies will be updated at this tab here. The next one down is the announcements tab. I don't use that a whole lot. More than announcements, I just send emails. Okay. Typically, I use the Canvas email system, but you can set that up to forward to your Rhodes State College email. Okay. So either way, you need to be checking email. Next down is our syllabus tab. Okay, so if you look at the syllabus tab, I'll open this master syllabus in just a second, but then as you go down, it does list kind of on a weekly basis about what's going to be due. If you look at these dates, I've set up the course that all the assignments are due Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Okay, so I know you guys have lives. I don't do daily due dates, but I do weekly due dates to keep you on track. Okay. That being said, this is a big chunk of material each week. Okay, these assignments are not to be done in one day. They're supposed to be done over the whole week. And I know that's easier said than done, but you are going to really stress yourself out if you try to do it in one day. All right, this master syllabus here, this has the information for the course. Let's see if I can get that to open for you. All right, so we're looking at the fall 2021 master syllabus. My contact information is up here, which I listed. The names of the dean, the chair, and the coordinator are listed here. A little bit more interesting down here, the catalog description, the content that we're going to be covering the course is listed here, so you can kind of scan through that to know what you're in for. It mentions here a calculator requirement. And then in addition to that, just what do we need for the class? So one thing that you're going to need is a TI-83 or a TI-84 graphing calculator. Okay. I know sometimes people come in with Casios or different brands or different versions of the Texas Instrument calculator. You really are going to make your life much easier if you have the TI-83 or TI-84. A lot of the stuff that we'll be doing on the calculator, I'll walk you through how to do it. But all the calculators are different. Technology is different. So you need to keep with the version that I have just to make things a little bit less stressful. In addition to that, we do have an online textbook that we're going to be using, which I'll refer to in just a little bit. But those are the two main things that you need. We do have an online homework system, but it is a free online homework system, and it's embedded directly in Canvas. Here are the prereqs or co-reqs for the course. Okay, you will need to have either placed into the course or placed past 0953. If you scored slightly below what we need to get into the course, you might have a co-rec, which is a class running right with this one, which is called Math 0937. Just the course, the meeting dates and times, we are strictly online. There are no set Zoom times that you are required to attend. However, I do offer them by request. Okay, they tend to happen, just the nature of a math course, I think they tend to happen a lot more at the beginning of the course. I feel like I had just in the past few years, a lot of students asking questions for Zoom sessions, a lot at the beginning, and it tapers off a little bit as we go on. But don't be afraid to speak up. We can always have those Zoom sessions. Okay, so here's the supplies. I mentioned the TI-83 or TI-84 graphing calculator, and then also this OpenStax Algebra and Trigonometry book, okay? It is an online ebook, and I will post the website for you, okay? If you just Google OpenStax Algebra and Trigonometry, it'll come up. So you can look at that ebook. It is a red book with yellow writing, or it's also available online to buy as an actual physical hard copy book. I just searched it on my phone quick here. It's on Amazon for $46.12 right now. So me personally, I would like a hard copy if I was a student, but it is completely up to you whether you would like to just use the ebook or whether you want to buy a physical copy of the book, okay? Student learning outcomes, these are the specific things we're going to be covering. And this goes into a basic schedule of the order that we're going to go through the content in, okay? Testing and how we come up with the grades. Grading scale is listed here. It's a pretty typical grading scale. And then the percentage breakdown of how I weight the different assignments, okay? Introductions, there's just little assignments about meeting other students in the class, meeting your instructor, just making sure you know the basic format of the course. Each section has a video lesson where you have to watch a video and then answer something. And then there might be a few discussion boards throughout the semester. So that will all be worth 10%. Every homework or every section will have a homework assignment, and all of those will be weighted to 20%. We will be having 2 midterm exams. The first midterm will be after chapters 2, 3, and 4. That'll be midterm number 1. And then we will have a second midterm, and that will cover chapter 5, 6, and just 5 and 6. And then we'll have a final exam. Final exam will be worth 25%, and that final exam is cumulative. It will cover everything in the course. Okay. Instructor expectations. Okay. I do take attendance for the course, and I do report it to the college. Okay. Attendance in an online class is based on completion of assignments. So every Sunday I go back and I look at, did the student do something this week? I can see in Canvas exactly when you log into Canvas, what you're working on, when you're doing it. So I'll go back each week and look at that. And if you are working in the course and completing assignments, you will be marked attending. But if you are not, you will be marked absent. And if you are marked absent throughout the course, it may affect your financial aid. Okay, so just be aware that is reported to the college. Okay, past that, there's just general information for the institution. I talked about a lot of this in terms of attendance and your responsibility for checking email. Different grades, if you're starting to feel like you might be unsuccessful in the course, you could look at an incomplete or withdrawal. And then there's later information for the course about academic integrity, and then student support facilities here. Okay, ADA accommodations. If there's any type of accommodation that I need to make for you for the course, I'm going to need documentation for that. Please contact Accommodative Services. They are in Tech Lab, room 132, or there's this email address here, accommodative.services@redstate.edu, or this telephone number, okay? So they do need to provide you with some documentation, and you need to provide that to me. Okay, as this is fall semester, we might be getting into winter weather towards the end. Road State does cancel or have a late start, so just be aware that that is a possibility. Okay, so that is our syllabus. That's our syllabus tab. The next tab here is grades. I will post your grades online as we go through the course. Okay, so you can be checking that. The next tab is modules. This is the main tab you're going to be using. This is where I lay out the course. Okay. Each module, each section of the course has this kind of light gray bar, and there's a little triangle in front of it. You can kind of open or collapse each of those gray tabs. I've only opened the first few modules. I have 15 weeks all laid out, but I don't want to overwhelm you too much. So I just opened at this many. There are resources at the end of just general math help things. But start here at the beginning, okay? This is a checklist if you open it, and kind of tells you how to get started in the course. This is the calendar for the course. Print this out, okay? For me, this is the roadmap. This is the very first thing that I complete as the instructor for the course, and it kind of lays out where everything is. Notice I kind of have things separated on a weekly basis, and then I highlighted kind of the due dates of things, okay? So here, this is every Sunday at 11:59 p.m. The homework assignments are due. You have a quiz after each chapter. So like quiz 1 is listed here, it would cover chapter 2. Quiz 2 is listed here, that would cover all of chapter 3, and so on. So those are kind of chapter quizzes, okay? So you can take a look at that calendar. Please print it out, okay? It's nice to have on hand to know exactly what's due, okay? Back to the modules tab. These are all the intro assignments that are due in the first week. Notice all of them have the date kind of listed when they're due. So they're due that first Sunday, okay? Once you have that intro block done, chapter 1 is not a requirement, okay? It is listed here as bonus. All of this stuff is bonus, okay? There will be the occasional bonus assignment throughout the course, but not a lot. Feel free to go through these to kind of refresh yourself before we start our actual course content. Week 1, here's the first block of math assignments. In week 1, we are looking at section 2.1 to 2.2.5, technically. 2.4 I put in there as bonus, okay? So this is a general layout of what you're going to see each week. There's going to be the learning objectives. This is the textbook, okay? If you click on that, that directly links you to the ebook. So again, if you don't want to buy it, it's completely embedded in the course. It just depends on how patient you want to be with things opening and whatnot, okay? And my internet is not helping me at the moment. Okay, so this is section 2.1, so that's the section that's talking about there. So if you go through here, it has the different content. You can read through this, has examples. You can always go back to modules there. After you read through chapter 2, or section 2.1, after you're done with the reading, then there's a video lesson. The video lesson has a video, or several videos, okay, where it kind of walks you through different examples, okay, different things to learn about there. With that video lesson, back up here, there is a video assignment for each of these sections that we're doing, kind of making sure that you're watching the videos. The biggest thing that you can do to make you unsuccessful in the course is jump right to the homework, okay? Jumping right to the homework without watching the videos is like skipping class and doing the homework and not sure how to do it, okay? So make sure you're watching the videos and reading the textbook, okay? So after each video assignment or video lesson, there's a video assignment where they show you another video and then we ask you to answer a question, okay? And that's kind of just a check almost for yourself to make sure you know what's going on, okay? And then the practice, this is the actual homework assignment. All right, so that's a basic layout for the course. Hopefully that's not too overwhelming. Okay, but welcome to the course. Please reach out if you have any questions. Good luck.